Evening everyone, it's Shay from Grassroots Football Adventures. Just going to do a post-match on the Linnets game against Newcastle Town today. I didn't take the phone with me to film because I didn't get up till quite late, and see Candy unfortunately is full of a cold or flu, so she's in the bed, not feeling too good. But yeah, I just thought I'd do a post-match. I kind of partly regretting maybe not filming it, but knowing me, I would have missed the goals anyway because I'm rubbish with a camera. So yeah, when it's 3, Newcastle Town 1. Wow, what a game! Where to begin? I honestly thought until we got that equaliser from Eden, who made a massive difference when he came on. So did obviously Kasani, who I'll get onto a bit later. Thought we were going to be on for another frustrating, annoying 1-0 defeat to them because we obviously lost to them at home last year. We did beat them away, but then we drew against them the year before and lost at their place 2 seasons ago. So they definitely beat a bit of a bogey team for us, Newcastle Town. Wow, it just shows though, the magic of football sometimes, even when things you think are going to go a certain way, you never know. The game's not over till it's over, and for once we scored, well, not for once, I say for once, we scored 3 very late goals, and that's the last time we did that. I cannot remember. I might not have even been going the last time that happened. Wow. Just looking at the table now, we're in one place up into 6th. I thought we might have maybe gone into the top 5, but we have got 3 games in hand on Vauxhall in 5th, Bury in 4th, Shifnal in 3rd, and we've got 2 games on hand in Avro in 2nd and Lower Breck in 1st. And the good thing is Lower Breck and Shifnal played 1st and 3rd, and that was a 1-1 draw. Bury played Atherton Collieries, and they drew as well, which is great. Vauxhall won at Stafford, but that's not bad at all if you look, considering three of the 4 teams above you all drop points. So, man, that's a massively vital win. I just thought it's odds to all teams have dropped points above us, and we're not going to capitalise. But yeah, we're on 32 points, 17 games to go. Vauxhall have got 34, as I said, 3 games more. Bury 35, Shifnal 36. Again, they played 3 games more. So, wow. God, I don't even know. I feel like I could be here all night talking about this game with everything that went on. First half, we started really well, good intensity. Deck nearly put us ahead. Deck McLaughlin, great to see him back. Hopefully he'll stay fit and won't get any more injuries. Same with Scott Bacor, and hopefully we'll get Sean Miller back soon. He had a shot, a good one. It was just wide. I thought it was going to nestle in the corner, but he kind of didn't really create too much. We kind of passed the ball around a lot, kept it, but just didn't really, just couldn't really open them up. It was quite comfortable for Newcastle Town for their defence, which is a bit frustrating, but obviously 0-0 at half time was pretty uneventful, really. But the second half is where it all happened. We kind of didn't start too badly, but we gave the ball away in a silly area in the middle of the pitch, and then typical, a few passes later, it ended up getting passed to the right to a Newcastle Town player, and he had loads of space, and well, not say he couldn't miss, it was a good finish, but he scored, and that was on 63 minutes, and I thought, oh, for God's sake, I thought, well, there's still time, but I was just shaking my head. I was not happy, but, I thought, well, you just have to hope that, something dramatic happens, and it did. I think it was the subs that won the game for us today. Huge credit to Brad. He made them quite quickly. He put on Eden for Naeem, and he put on Marcus Kasani he took Adam Rooney off. I think he was trying to go a bit more attacking now. Adam Rooney's a centre back, but I think he wanted more attacking players on. Scott recorded. I'm glad he didn't play Tuesday and was limping when he came off last week. He thankfully he was playing. He did well. He nearly equalised for us, but his shot kind of, I don't know what happened. He hit it, and it kind of, I think it took a touch off someone and went just wide. And when that happened, I thought, it's not going to happen. We're not going to get anything. And then he even got the ball, and I think it took quite a big deflection. Remember, it took a big deflection, it hit someone. I'm not sure who, and it looped up in the air. And I saw it coming out. I thought, oh God, please don't drop over. And I saw it about to go, and I was like, yes. And that was on the 82nd minute. So I think 82nd, 81st, 82nd, and even then I thought, well, we've equalised, but I thought, right, come on, we can go and win this now. We had the momentum, and we really, Newcastle Town really backed off us then, and I think they were getting worried. And then we got to, I think we got 5 minutes added time, and I was thinking, oh God, please, can we just score a late injury time win? And once I was like saying to guys, see it when it's Phyllis, I said, if it doesn't happen for another 10 years, can we just score a late winner just once, please? And then Marcus Cassani, he did actually go close before. He had a shot, and it was a bit unfortunate. He sort of hit it a little bit, and that he came close, and then he picked the ball up inside Newcastle's half, and you saw him run towards the goal, and I thought, right, he got it, and he took a touch, and I could see he hit it, and he bent it, and it went right in the corner, and I was like, yes. It was a brilliant finish, an absolutely brilliant finish, because he hit it, and remember, it was just outside the box as well. It was a good way, and the way he hit it so clean, and it bent right in the corner. It wasn't just one of them, like, all goals count. You wouldn't care if it was a poked in from a yard, but it was a brilliant goal, and I'm so made up for him. I know he's sometimes, he's had he has had a lot of criticism, but he come on 65th minute, I think, and he was good on Tuesday. He got a goal, and he got man of the match Tuesday, the Linnets, and he was. I'm so happy, made up for him. Not just him, but obviously person who sponsors him, Callum, who I know well, friend Callum, he sponsors him. So, but wow, now I'm so made up for Marcus. Wow, I know we can see the way he celebrated, and just couldn't have been happier for him, and it's just, wow, I just couldn't believe it. 92nd or 93rd minute. I'm just going to have a look now and see when it was timed. I know it was about 2 minutes of injury time had gone. So I think it was 93rd minute, I think. Sorry, yeah, it's just Candy in the kitchen. I'm going to have to shower because my back is sweating like mad, because I walked to the ground and back to get some exercise. Unfortunately, my job is a desk job, and you get no exercise doing that, so I wanted to get some. My God, Cassani 92, it says. Wow. Yeah, Eden 82, Marcus 92, and Craney 94. No, couldn't be happy for Cassani, and it's the mark of someone who's got a really good attitude as a player. If you struggle or you get criticism, and you let it kind of affect you, and you just head goes down, it's sad to see, but he just kept working hard, and he's just kept going, and he's reaped the rewards of just kept going and just ignored what's been said or written. I just couldn't be happy for him, and it was such a great goal as well, like hitting it from outside the box, hitting it so clean. It was just wow, and it was spectacular, and he's won us the game. And obviously, you said credit to Brad for making the changes when he did, and you can see like how much it meant to Cassani and also the players. And then a couple minutes later, the last minute of added time, the ball got out. They were pushing everyone forward. They left the back line exposed. We got the ball to Craney, came in the box, great finish. It's one of them one-on-ones where sometimes you see people snatch it, or they hit it right. The keeper looked brilliant, hit it in the corner, jumped into the crowd, beer flying everywhere. All players come over to him. It's just, wow. It's one of the best. To be honest, I think it's up there with one of the most dramatic finishes I've ever seen. At the APEC anyway. I know there's been other games where we've had dramatic turnarounds, but I dare say that's the most dramatic one, because all 3 goals came in the last 10 minutes. It was the 82nd, 92nd and 94th minute, but all very late, and I don't remember the last time we scored 3 in 10 minutes. Oh, Staley Bridge last year. Obviously, that was massively dramatic. We scored 3 late, but I don't think they were within the last 10. No, they weren't. I think one was like 67th, one 74th, and one around 80 odd minute. Obviously, that was dramatic because we were 2-0 down in that game. Obviously, we were 1-0 down, but with how late we scored them goals, when it was looking like it was going to be another frustrating game where we shouldn't have lost, and wow. But yeah, Mark Sani, take a bow, and you should be really proud of yourself. It's a great finish, and you've got excellent attitude as a player. You just get your head down, keep working, never complains. He's just, he's a model professional, and I couldn't be happier for him. He should enjoy it tonight. Definitely have a few drinks if you drink them. I'm not drinking alcohol at the moment. I was actually tempted to go in the bar afterwards and get one because of all that happened, the dramatic end. But for now, I'm trying not to drink for a little while, and I'm trying to go a week without having any alcohol. I've not done that in a long time. I'm just having some Diet Coke and some water. So I just walked straight home when it was finished. But it's tough when you're tempted, especially when you get an ending like that. So, but I'm doing it myself. Feeling better for it. I'm not saying I'm going to quit alcohol completely, but I need a bit of a break from it for various reasons, and for my health. And I'm getting towards 40 now, and I'm getting to the age where, I think, you need to. But I think I need to start being more mindful about my health, because when I was younger, in my teens, 20s, early 30s, you could probably get away with drinking every week and not having to worry about your health too much. But when you get to pretty much middle age, is what I am almost, you've got to, not got to, but you should be a bit more careful, because, as I found out from the last few years, when you drink, especially if you have more than one or two, if you have a few or you get drunk or hammered, it's like you find out the recovery is a lot worse and longer. It takes you longer to recover. It's not like when I was young and I could just go out and be fine by the next afternoon or evening. Like it nowadays, if I was to go in the clubhouse and drink about 7 or 8 7-fellas, it'd KO me for like fucking a few days. Like I'd be able to work and that actually, but I wouldn't feel funny in my stomach. I'd have an upset stomach. I'd feel strange. I'd have a lot of anxiety because it was used for some reason. Apparently, it happens to quite a few people. If they drink, they wake up and they have really bad anxiety, even if like nothing's happened or they can remember everything. They still get anxiety. I was getting it quite bad, and heartburn as well. It's another thing. And obviously, being sick or feeling sick and having a dodgy stomach, it's not good. Like I'm not saying I'm gonna go off it completely, but I think my liver needs a rest, and I just kind of want to see how I feel myself if I have an extended period, like whether I'll notice any difference with my physical or mental health. I just want to see really. But yeah, when at the end of that game, I was definitely tempted to have a drink, and I thought, no, you made a promise to yourself, Elf. So, but yeah, there's always going to be temptations, especially with football matches or all that, or pubs and that. It's always going to be there. I know I can't just lock myself away and go, okay, I'll never go anywhere where there's alcohol. It's, but yeah, I'll stick with Diet Coke and water for now. tea. Had a cup of tea there. It was nice. Cold as well, so I didn't really fancy drinking a pint in the cold outside. But yeah, Saturday, one more day, and then I've gone a week without drinking for anything for quite a while. I know it's nothing major, it's not a big achievement or anything, there's people that go once a year, so they've not touched alcohol, but for me it's kind of the first kind of milestone in a way, because it's the last time I went a week without drinking was a full week without a single drink. I can't remember, and I've been drinking most weeks since I was 18. I'm 38 now, so 20 years. Oh God, but now I'm so happy and made up that result. I was just the smile, and I just felt, that's the best feeling ever when you score 8 winners. Not obviously I used to like the feeling of getting a bit buzzed out, a bit drunk. Candy calls it buzzed out. I don't know if that's more of an American word. Yeah, Candy. Obviously she's not been touching anything for a while as well, so we're both trying to do it together and not try and have an extended break from it. But yeah, the feeling of scoring like a last minute winner is like better than any feeling ever, better than feeling drunk, better than taste of any alcohol. It's just that high that you get from that is just incredible, and it's why we all follow football for moments like that, and when you get to experience them, it's brilliant. It is, and it makes it all worth it, especially if your team's been struggling, or you've not scored a last minute winner for a long time, or any number of reasons. It's great, it's brilliant, it's what you live for, and it's great, honestly. And no, I couldn't be happier for Marcus Gasani. He should take a bow. He should be very proud of himself, and he's won us the game. Absolutely, he's man of the match, like he was on Tuesday, and not a bad week for him, is it? 2 goals, 2 man of the matches. If he does bat, so he should get it, I think. Another thing, we didn't have a Joey Ferguson. He was missing today. He got injured in the warm up, so we had a bit of a setback with that. But in the end, we've dealt with it. No, I'm so happy for not just the whole team. They didn't ever give up. When we always go right to the end. They kept going, and great attitude to keep pushing. And no, just honestly so proud of them all. Really happy. Well, it's like, honestly, I'm not saying it's the happiest, but it's one of the happiest I've felt after a game, along with the 3-2 last year, Staley Bridge. And it's not like I'm always unhappy if we don't win, or if we don't win dramatically. It's just like that feeling is like, wow, when you've won last minute, you just feel so proud and lucky to support a team with players that go to the end and score great goals like that. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna knock this off in a minute. Cold. Ugh. Sweated walking. I walk fast, but because I don't know if I have a thyroid problem, I always get warm really easily, even when it's cold. I was walking to the stadium and I was like, back was sweating. I was like, oh God, I've just showered and washed my hair, and now I'm going to have to wash it again and shower because I'm all sweaty. I said to Candy, I'm not going to get in the bed all sweaty. But it's all worth it. But yeah, we'll see. I'll see next Saturday we're home to Congleton. Congleton obviously struggling at the moment. I think they're like 17th, I think, or 18th. But, it doesn't matter, we've got to turn up as always. Today was a dramatic one, and see Newcastle are in 19th now, but fair play at Newcastle, didn't play like a team that were 19th. They'll be gutted because they defended well, but we just kept pushing and pushing, made the changes, and just finally unlocked their defence, and it took a lot, but we did it. But yeah, next Saturday home to Congleton. We need to be a good performance again. Can't let anything slip. We must, take every team seriously. It doesn't matter where they are. They got to the playoffs last year and they've dropped off massively this year, but it doesn't matter. We could easily lose that game if we don't turn up. And we need to, again, it's another important game to get us closer to the playoffs, Right, I'll leave that there and hope everyone that everyone that went or was following along on the commentary or was looking at it enjoyed it, and honestly it's great. Right, I'm going to get myself a shower and maybe something to eat. We'll try and get this posted soonish. Again, apologies I didn't do any filming today. I just felt a bit weird when I woke up. I didn't feel for some reason and didn't get up till nearly midday, so I was not very prepared because I was being exhausted from this week. Right, take care everyone, and we'll try and get filming again soon. Apologies we've not done that many games this season, but life gets in the way sometimes. Take care everyone and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the win. Go on, Yellows!